I love coming here because I get to see all my friends and I get to hang out with them, and I've become so close with the people here, and it's really just a strong group, and it's made me more sociable and really just helped me overall in school.
There's a moose skull right here, and she told us not to wiggle the teeth because they're already loose. It doesn't smell. Smells.
According to the Maine Afterschool Network, a good quality after-school program engages an enrolled youth between 10 and 15 hours a week, and they're enriching activities. There's no perfect way to run a program. In fact, one must be adaptable when you think about the various populations of young people that are coming to you in need.
Being a kid that was at risk and a troubled youth in the care system and stuff like that as a kid, I knew those connections when you're not in school and you don't have teachers and you aren't made to go to places. If you don't have strong family ties, you feel kind of lost in the sauce. And so by being there for these kids, we really give them a place to belong.
Some of these children aren't at a place that they know what a future looks like because of their lives, what's going on with them. So by being in our after-school program, to begin with, it's a big step that they've got stability, they're learning skills, they're learning coping mechanisms, they're learning things that's going to help them in the future. They might not know it at that point, but then as they are in this longer, they get to see the benefit of it.
Not only is it a place for the kids to go where there's a safe place and they're getting something to eat and they're productive in their time, they're having potentially and hopefully some time for homework and all those things that as a parent of kids, I hope that may happen.
We did a bunch of theater games, some improv, basically to build up confidence and a love for theater for children.
I was a mouse named Dwayne Johnson that was really strong, and my favorite color was black.
What's most important to remember is how do you make this a welcoming environment? What is it about this space that young people are going to want to come to?
Our goal is always to help young people become adults and the best adults they can be. We want them to be caring, confident, competent, connected, and contributing. And so to do that, we introduce them to their communities, we get them to know themselves, we get them to be stronger both physically, mentally, and emotionally. And we do all of that between the ages of 6 and 18.
I would say 9 times out of 10, if they're going to choose something, it's that interaction with the adult that's in the room that they want to have, which allows us to guide the kids in a lot of ways.
If we really want them to heed the advice and really want them to take into account of what we're saying to them and trust us and listen to what we got to say, then we have to spend some time to build a strong relationship.
When I was eyeing my cue ball up to hit an 8 ball, what were the kinds of questions I would ask them? Usually it was, so how are you doing today anyway? And I was oftentimes surprised at what I heard. That's when family issues came out. That's when their insecurities came out. That's when their questions about life began to emerge. So it was a great way for me to hear about what they were thinking about and what they were concerned about.
To be able to see a pattern of a child change, that's the rewards of doing this. That we had a child came with some pretty severe behavioral disabilities, let's call it, and different things going on. And to see him come through our program, that we were able to work with mom, work with different services, to see him come through our program, and then when he got to middle school, he's on the honor roll, he's doing wrestling, he's surviving and really thriving because of the support he had through the years of the after-school program.